Alex Clark is a TPUSA contributor and host of the Culture Apothecary podcast. By the way, what is an apothecary?
It's an ancient, original place you would go to for healing in your community.
Okay. Will you heal me later?
Well, we can discuss that.
I have a lot of problems.
Okay. I don't know if that's in your contract, but we could maybe see.
So it seemed like the crowd was really fired up for JD. You hear what they were chanting?
48. And here's what's interesting about JD. So right before walking out, he asked our staff, he was like, Charlie asked the dissenters, the leftists that disagreed, to come to the front of the line, right? And we said, yeah, that's what he typically did. And he said, okay, I'm going to do that. First of all, a sitting vice president doing unfiltered Q&A like that with college students has never happened in the history of the United States. But on top of that, saying, I want the leftists to bring their best, most powerful arguments against me, and I want them to go first. That's never happened.
Yeah, so he got some fastballs about Israel, about raising his children as Christian while his wife is Hindu, and handled everything perfectly. What kind of experience do you think that gives him if he does want this nomination?
I think that shows that he's a man of the people, and that is exactly what President Trump embodies and why he's so beloved, especially with the youth. And so if J.D. Vance is able to keep that up going into 2028, I think it's in the bag for him.
Why do you think your generation is more conservative?
Because I think we were given the short end of the stick with President Obama, and our lives did not get any better. They got exponentially worse, and we wanted a totally different situation.
I would say Trump is the opposite of Barack Obama.
Yeah.
COVID had a lot to do with it too, didn't it?
COVID had a lot to do with it, especially for me and my audience, right? We care about health and wellness. Our eyes were open during the pandemic because of these tyrannical vaccines that were required for us to participate at work or in a civilized society. And we just thought that was demonic, basically, to put it easily. And we wanted a different scenario. And so I think a lot of us, that's why we got on board with the MAHA movement. And I think that as long as J.D. Vance keeps on trucking with the MAHA movement, we keep the women for 2028. I think that's going to be one of the most powerful factions of the GOP going forward.
Young women, what percentage would you say lean right?
Right now, it's less. Right now, it's definitely less with young women compared to young men. We know that young men are graduating high school, 18 years old, staunchly conservative right now. And so I keep being asked by a lot of people, well, what does that say about the women? Because they're still staying left. And I said, give it time. Give it just a little bit of time, because women follow the strong men. Mm-hmm. And we've got young male leaders that are good looking, they're attractive, they're conservative, and women want to follow that.
Women do take a long time to come around. Trust me, when my wife gets ready for dinner, I do wait. It does take a while. Apothecary, am I saying that correctly?
You're saying it correctly.
Okay, very good.
Sean Hannity, he needs some work on that.
Okay, we'll see what we can do with Sean. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.